welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma, and today we have podcast episode, I think 7, 8, I'm not quite sure, but here we are. We're going through what happened in September, so that's really exciting. Honestly, not a great month for crocheting. School got busy, as it does, but I did get a few things done. I did try to get things done, but there's not really strict timelines on any of my projects, so I did make an effort to not stress about them because I don't have the stress to spare, quite frankly. So yeah, September was a slow crocheting month, and it was also a non-existent acquisitions month. I did not buy any yarn in September. I want to say that's the first time that's happened since in this whole year, which is a year of de-stash, and the first non-buying month was September. Guys, we're getting there. But did not buy any yarn. I did use a bit of yarn, but I don't have anything to de-stash per se, because the leftover yarn I had from the finished product that I did, I'm keeping it for now because I think I'm going to make more with that yarn. So whether or not I make more when I'm done with that, then I'll de-stash it. So right now I have no acquisitions and no de-stash. I have my computer on Do Not Disturb, so how it's making noises, I have no idea. But we're gonna get straight into the finished objects. I have one that I'm very, very proud of. I made a sweater. It took me, I think it was 19 days. I think it was 19 days. I'll have to double check that. But this is her. It's just a basic, oversized, drop shoulder, entirely double crochet sweater. If I'm gonna be honest, I got the idea for this sweater when I saw this yarn at Joann, because it came in huge balls, and it's a worsted weight sweater, and I just really liked the colors and the heather of it. So I got the yarn, and then I finally made the sweater. The literal only reason I got this done so quickly is because I worked on it a lot during my lectures. Because it was all double crochet, it was really easy for me to just do this and still be looking up at lecture, which I prepare for. I try to take something to my lectures because otherwise I get bored and I fall asleep or want to go on my phone, neither of which I can do when you're paying the tuition we pay. So it keeps me locked in to the lecture, and also I get things done. So yeah, the only, I guess, interesting thing about this is the ribbing. I did the one I always do. It's just alternating front and back post double crochet. It's kind of hard to see with this heather yarn, but yeah, I don't have any pictures of me with this on yet, so I will insert. I definitely made some TikToks, so I'll try to find one of them and put it in. But sometimes my editing thing really does not like when I try to insert videos in videos, so we'll see if it does it nicely. If it doesn't look nice, I'll find a picture. But this is her. I used 3 balls of the yarn. It was the Bernat Forever Fleece Finest. There's 3 levels. I got the finest. I used 3 balls because I had this alternate color. I think if I did it in all brown, I would have been fine with 2, because also I made the sleeves a tiny bit too big and it's very oversized. So I'm 5'10", so depending on your size, you can use 1 or 2 balls to make this sweater. I'm being so serious. It's very cost efficient yarn. This is really going to be a short episode. Also, do not be fooled by the sweater. Fall is starting. This is a 100% cotton sweater, and I am wearing denim shorts. So yeah. But the only other 2 things I finished, I don't even remember. Just one evening, I didn't feel like crocheting anything else really, so I just whipped out 2 of these hexagons with the Lion Brand woolies. I have some chunky weight yarn. I've had chunky weight yarn in my stash in a bunch of different colors, and I'm just, whenever I feel like it, making these hexagons, because that's going to be another blanket at some point. but there's no timeline on it because I really just work on it when I don't feel like working on anything else. And then with the scraps, I used the very last of the scraps to make a headband. Literally, I just did back loop only, half double crochet. And yeah, so, you know, same idea. It'll be, oh God, same idea of just a little headband for the winter time. If I feel like doing this kind of thing with my hair, that's all that is. And those are the only things that I finished this month. I am filming this on the 1st of October, so it's been a whole month. Now, my whips, for me at least, are a bit more exciting. I do have some hope for October with these whips. Starting with the smallest one, and actually the newest one, I finally started a second pair of socks. If you watched my sock video, you know the first one wasn't entirely successful. So I am using the same pattern. It's the Alice pattern by Alice sock pattern by Yarn Over Floyd. I'm following the pattern. Last time I didn't follow the pattern. Once I got to the body, I like made up my own stuff. Watch the video. It explains more in there. But I have followed, even with the contrast color, the last time I didn't do a contrast color, and I also made this a little too short last time, so I'm following the pattern pretty close. The only thing is I've had to adjust the stitch counts for basically every part. I don't know if it's like my gauge. I honestly don't think it is. I think I just like, I don't know, have big feet. I don't know. The stitch counts that she was giving, I'm a solid like 8 single crochet, half double crochet, just in general. I'm like 8 stitches above her like biggest tier of pattern, like size. Like I don't know, like I'm using the right weight yarn too is my other thing, is I'm using a fingering weight yarn now. It's the Wool Like from Loops and Threads. It's a weight 1 yarn. I had to add stitches. I had to add stitches to get around my ankle, and then I had to obviously add stitches to go around my ankle. And then for the heel, I had to add about like 5 or 7 stitches or something. I don't know the exact stitch counts off the top of my head. So that's kind of annoying. Luckily, I'm able to kind of do that and still follow the pattern fine. Like I had to adjust the heel. I had to add stitches, but then I also had to add rows. So this is just kind of like, what's going on? I think that's probably my only complaint about this pattern so far is the stitch count, because I'm like, I don't know, like I can't be the only one who is crocheting socks and like wears a size 10 in women's. Like it cannot just be me. So that's whatever. My other pet peeve, which is like not even a real pet peeve, is like these are the ends I have to weave in. Like there was ends for this, there's ends for the heel, there's ends for the ankle, ends for the heel, which is like fine, it's whatever. But yeah, that is the first whip. The other whip I actually got a bit of progress on like last week. This is gonna be a cardigan. It doesn't look like much right now, but I'm just alternating between regular double crochet and this like, I don't know what it's called. I used it in another pattern, but like you do a double, like you skip a stitch and do a double crochet, and then like you go back in this and do a double crochet in the stitch you skipped. So you're kind of like working one over the other, and it makes these like cool little V's, as you can see. And I'm just alternating that with a row of regular double crochet, and I'm just gonna do a cardigan. Did I just say that? I don't know, but it's gonna be a cardigan. I'm just gonna do it in panels. I really wish I could take this to class, but this is the yarn I'm working with. So it's kind of big, and I don't think I really have the space in my school bag. Like I could, but it would just be like so bulky. But yeah, not much to say on this because it's gonna be worked in panels and I haven't gotten that far. I guess I could just tell you that this is the Line brand Pound of Love in the color Pumpkin Spice, which is perfect for fall, hence why I'm making this. And I also just like need a cardigan. I only own one cardigan and I wanted to make one myself. And then I'm also using a 6mm Clover and More hook because I love them. Last whip, bane of my existence right now because I don't want to work on it. I don't want to work on it, but I have to, or it will probably not get done if I wait till next summer / spring. If I go back on that and I give up on this and wait till spring, You know, maybe it'll be a New Year's resolution. Who knows? But anyways, this is my green top. I don't remember what it looked like last time. But right now it's just a square. I'm actually got pretty far. I don't need that much more because I just wanted to make like a t-shirt. It's not as wide as I remember wanting it, which means I don't want to make it too long because I wanted it kind of like a boxy fit. So if I have to, like, what it looks like, right? And I wanted it, like, this is my jeans, so maybe like here. So probably like that much more. So yeah, I would say I have about like 2.5 inches of plain double crochet rows to do on this before I start a little bit of neck shoulder shaping, and then I have to do a plain square for the back, or I could do that first, but I really don't know, nor do I care that much. We'll see. The point is, we've still got a ways to go on this, and I don't know what the updates will be. If this disappears from the pod again, it's because I gave up. But I really don't want to. I think I might just take this slow. This is going to be the background. If I have nothing else to crochet, probably, this is what it's going to be and what I'll work on. I was not kidding when I said this podcast was going to go fast. We're at the future plans. My future plans aren't that interesting. My future plans are finish my whips, with the exception of the green shirt. There's no plan. The plan is finish it eventually. But the cardigan and the socks, I'm very excited to finish. I want those, honestly. I feel like I could get the socks done. Today's the 1st. By like the end of next week. It's Tuesday, so I think, what is that? Like the 12th or something? I think I could get the socks done by then, because really they're not hard. I'm gonna do the pattern to the body of the foot to pattern this time, so who knows how long that will take, but I believe in myself. So hopefully that, and then hopefully the cardigan as well. I made my coffee with pumpkin spice creamer. I don't care if the high is 72 today. It's fall, it's pumpkin spice time, but the only other future plan I kind of have that I've been thinking about, kind of like looking at my yarn, is I want to make some winter accessories. And I think I'm going to make a whole video of the winter accessories that I'm going to make, or at least some of them, because it gets cold here. Contrary to what it feels like now, it does get cold here, but I think that's more like Halloween time. I don't know, I've never spent the fall winter here, but I'm told it's going to get cold and get cold soon. So I'm going to start winter accessories. I really want to make some more ear warmers, a scarf or two. I mentioned in my last video, I really want to make a like hood balaclava situation. And I also want to make some gloves, because I think I brought like one pair, but I don't love them. What I'm already thinking about with the gloves is I want to make like fingerless, but then have like one of those attached, like partially detached like mitten things, you know? I really want to make those. But that's all for later. Right now it's focusing on finishing those 2 whips that I have currently. Okay, so I have not read anything that wasn't academic nor watched anything new. So nothing to report here, but the season 3 of Heartstopper comes out in literally 2 days. So talk to me again at the end of the month. I'll probably go crazy over it. But I figured I would kind of go through some of the fun things I did this month to make up for it. So the first thing we did, which was actually technically August 31st, was we went to the state fair. I will insert whatever pictures I have of the state fair. I don't really remember. I love fairs for 2 reasons. Well, for this fair specifically, I knew that they had like a wool stand. They have like little ladies there like spinning fleece. And then they also have just like all the like fleece activities, I guess. And then there's like sheep shows and everything. But then they also had yarn. So I went for yarn. That's what last month was. But I also go for fried Oreos. Those were my 2 goals for this state fair, and I met them. I got some really nice wool yarn, and I got deep fried Oreos. So those are the pictures here. But yeah, that's what we did on the 31st of August, but I wanted to say it anyway. Then we went horseback riding, which was super cute. My sister has been wanting to go horseback riding since we were kids, and the school has like different like field trip kind of things you can sign up for, and we finally were able to sign up for horseback riding, and we went, and I took a few pictures, videos. It was chill. I put a helmet on because I was scared, and I didn't need it. The horses were very chill and everything was fine, and I thought I would be like for sure the one that fell off the horse, and I didn't, but it was still nice. It was a really nice day also, and the trail was like super easy and the horses were super chill, so that was fun. And then the last kind of eventful thing I did this month was the school puts on something called Juice Jam, which is like a concert-y thing. They bring like a couple artists to come perform. I did not know two of the artists. I went to Juice Jam for Miss Maisie Peters. If you listen to pop music, you probably know who Maisie Peters is. I have no idea what the music taste of my viewers is, but I love a little pop music every once in a while. So this was very fun for me. The tickets were so cheap. I had paid that little for a concert, but it was definitely worth it because it was literally like on campus in the dome kind of thing, and I got to see Maisie Peters, and that was really fun for me. So pretty eventful month of September. As busy as we are, I think October will probably have a few highlights, so we'll see, but that's the wrap up of my month really. That is really all. I wish I had more to say, but like I said, it was a really slow crocheting month. Like I just didn't do that much, but thank you all for watching anyway. I have been getting videos out every week on Saturdays, and I'm gonna keep trying to get videos out on Saturdays. I might switch the day because there has been a few times where I struggled to get it out Saturday at noon, so I don't know if I'll do like either make it later in the day or switch it to like Sundays or something. So let me know below if there's like a time that you like sit and watch all your new YouTube videos, because I know I do. So that's why kind of like I like Saturdays at noon, because my Saturday mornings is like what I love YouTube time. So let me know when is a good time to post a video. But yeah, thank you so much for being here and for watching. Make sure you subscribe and comment below and like this video and do all those things so I know you guys like this content, first of all. If you want to see more of me, I do have an Instagram and a TikTok. I'm pretty active on Instagram. Haven't been actually this week because busy, but yeah, the day-to-day stuff is definitely much more on Instagram, and then I get a little funny TikTok every once in a while. I'm also on Pinterest, but Pinterest is, I don't know, if you want to see all the things I have crocheted, the 1,000 like pins I have, you can check there for inspiration. Actually, I think my Pinterest is still below. I'll make sure to put it in there, and then also below I have a few links that you can check out. I have 2 Amazon wish lists, and I put my Ravelry wish list below. Oh my god, that's so hard to say. But basically, hey guys, I'm in college. Sometimes I actually can't afford the $8 sock pattern that I really want. So if you're at all feeling giving and you want to see me crochet, you can look there. For some more context, the 2 Amazon wish lists that are down there, one of them is like our apartment wish list. So there's a few things that were for the apartment, and also just like for me that like I need but I haven't bought / can't buy right now. And then I have a crochet Amazon wish list, which is like some YouTube and crochet things that would be really cool to have. And then like I said, the Ravelry wish list is just patterns that I really love, that I would really love to make, that I just don't have the money to buy right now. So yeah, if you want to support me in any other way, those are definitely options, but also you could just follow my other socials. I love connecting with more people, kind of spread out. And that's all I have today. Like I said, it's a short one, but we're here. So I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!